Hey guys, okay, so we're back. We're gonna do something a little bit different today. I'm not sure how it's gonna go, but we're gonna find out together. Okay, so it's kind of like a shop my stash, but it's also an idea that I've had in my head for a little while. I'm pretty casual about this channel. I do plan stuff for it. See, okay, let me just start. Let me just say, there are different kinds of people in this world. There are some that just say whatever they feel and they're very free, and they don't have a care in the world, and I'm usually kind of that person. But also there's the other kind of person that's like, wait a minute, as soon as this comes out of my mouth, there's going to be 10 million people judging me for what I say, and they're going to think this and they're going to think that, and they might think this. Okay, I'm also on that side of the spectrum as well. So take everything I say with a grain of salt, and don't read too far into it. I just have to put that out there. It's just my nature to want to defend myself, just in case anybody thinks wrongly of me, just like it's most people's nature to do that. But so if I say something such as, I'm pretty casual about this channel and I don't put too much thought into it, it doesn't mean I don't care, and it doesn't mean I don't try, and it doesn't mean I have to be open now to all this criticism. Now, I'll get criticism regardless, so I think I'm just gonna stop trying to defend myself, and I'm just gonna talk, and if you guys like it, you can stay. If you don't like it, bon voyage, if you know what I mean. Okay, so now we'll just get into the meat of it. I've had this idea in my head. Again, I'm pretty casual about this channel. It does not consume my life. I love doing it and I enjoy it, and I am very thankful for any subscribers that I have gotten. This does not provide an income for me, so I'm pretty free right now because it doesn't matter what I say. It's not, you can't cut me off, you know, and I don't mean the nice people out there. There are certain people that try to destroy other people. Regardless, no one can cut me off. I can do this if I like. I don't have to do it. So that's why I can be that casual about it. And I think even if I did derive some sort of income from it, I still would be me, and that's just who I am. So anyway, I don't even know why I was saying that, but I had this idea in my head. We're gonna go ahead and do a shop my stash. My makeup table is a disaster because my girls were going through it to do the, you know, teenager picks my makeup and stuff. But my idea was using a concealer as a foundation. Because a lot of times we're looking for good coverage, and concealers do provide that. And I think if you could sheer one out enough, you could get the coverage and still have, my girls are laughing like a bunch of banshees in the background, and still have, what was I saying? You get the coverage, but have it look natural. That's what I'm trying to say. So we're gonna try that today. The only thing is, like, I'm kind of at odds between the two of these. I'm not sure which one I want to use. I feel like this one would be a better, see that, skin tone match, but this one would be easier to apply because it's a liquid. See, this one is decidedly more orange. I think I'll use this one today and just see, and then maybe on another time I'll use it. I don't know how natural this would end up looking all over my face. Now, this is the Revolution Conceal and Fix Ultimate Coverage Concealer. It's very natural looking under your eyes, but I don't know how that would translate for the whole face. And I don't want to take too long. I'm already up to 3 minutes because I was rambling. So why don't we just use the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer, and we'll try that as a foundation today. Okay, now I hate this applicator. It is a mess all the time. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to take some of the mess, kind of clean that up, and apply that to my face. Now the thing is, for me, that's gonna be way too much, so I'm gonna leave that there, and I'll probably just wash that off later. I have to still be a little bit practical about my makeup. Oh, it's too dark. I think I'll be able to pull it off. I have to be a little bit practical about my makeup because I still have a life, you know? I'm doing this in the middle of the day, and I probably will have essential errands to run. Like, we are in need of food, you know what I'm saying? to live on. I put some under my eyes now and a little bit around my nose. I don't know what happened right here. I got some sort of breakout situation going on right there. Oh, I should have just used what was on my brush. I'm such a dummy. So, since we're all, not all of us, I guess, there are a few lucky folks out there that aren't under government quarantine. What have you guys been doing? Would you be interested to know what I have been doing? I could make a whole video because I have been doing some things that are a part of my everyday life that I don't really talk about as, because it's not makeup, you know? So if you guys would be interested in that, I may just do it anyway. Okay, so that is nice. It doesn't feel too sticky. I'm getting a lot of glow because this concealer is very glowy. I'm gonna grab a little bit of a lip gloss because my lips are so dry. I have been having a little bit of seasonal allergies. So if I sniffle, it's because of that. It's not for any other reason. I have seasonal allergies, and so that's what's going on right now. I'm gonna put a little bit more of that concealer under my eyes. I'm going to use this amazing highlighter brush that I just got from Walmart. It's the Equate Beauty highlight brush, but it's really good for concealer. It's so soft, blends it out, picks up any excess. It's not too hard. It's very gentle on your under eyes. So soft. It's really soft. It's not very densely packed, so if you want something that's a bit more dense, I suggest the Flower Beauty, I think it's called Angled Concealer Brush or Angled Blending Brush or something like that. They don't sell Flower Beauty anymore in my Walmart, so I'm sure you can probably get that online. Okay, so I am going to take this, because it's a tad lighter, this concealer, and I'm going to stick it right in this little dip right there, and we're going to see if we can't, oh, I'm going to sneeze. Seasonal allergies, folks. Everything is blooming right now. And I don't edit, so I can't edit that out. We'll see if it happens. Sometimes it tricks me. I'm gonna put that in that little dip and try and see if that will help that little shadow to look less pronounced. Okay. So I am glowy, I am covered. I'm gonna take a quick up close look. Okay, it is grabbing on to a couple of my dry patches though. Doesn't look terrible though. It's not awful. I wouldn't put any more on than that though. It's not providing the most amount of coverage, but I would say it's providing maybe what a highlight coverage foundation would provide. A lot of glow though. I'm a little bit surprised about that. I don't know why, because it was pretty glowy under my eyes every time I've used it. This is the Ruby Kisses Matte Finish Powder Foundation. Oh, we're already up to 10 minutes. I'm gonna try and be a bit quicker if I can. I don't know if I finished my thought about being practical with my makeup, but I can't go too crazy because I don't really want to have crazy makeup on when I go out. I'm not a very big, like, people look at me, and sometimes when my makeup is a little bit crazy, people tend to look at me. I don't want that. I'm always like, slide in under the radar, don't talk to anybody, don't look at anybody. I'm very socially awkward in that way. And honestly, like, people probably think I'm like the creepiest person ever because I'm always like, don't know if I should smile at somebody, if I should make eye contact at all. I try to be as kind as possible, and if anybody accidentally looks at me for whatever reason, I always smile just because I don't, unless they're looking weird, then I won't. But anyway, that does not matter at all. Just can't have crazy music. Can't have crazy makeup if I'm going out, and I may have to go out later on to pick up some home supplies. So I thought today we would use this palette, which is the Revolution Fierce as Fire palette. It is really pretty. I have stuck mostly to these shades, this whole upper section, because it seems to be the easiest to kind of get away with as far as wearable looks. Obviously, you can wear any makeup that you like, but if I'm trying to stay in the wearable corner, then that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to use this shade right here as a blush. I don't know why I'm doing this. I never do blush first. I always do eyes first. I don't know what has come over me. Okay, so all right, we're just going to take a, do I have a blending brush? I do. All right, and I am going to take this lighter shade right here, and I'm gonna put that in my crease. I really like it when eyeshadow palettes kind of have a comprehensive color selection. Like, you can kind of tell what's a crease color, you know, what's a lid color, what's a accent color, you know what I mean? It just, for the average person, it just makes it a lot easier just to put an eye look together. And then I'm going to take this darker shade, deepen that up. Okay, and then I'm going to take a, what brush should I use? Let's see. I think this one, this is a foundation brush. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna tone that down a little bit. These shadows are feeling a little bit dusty to me today, and I don't want to fall out later on. Okay, now I'm going to take, I feel like doing this lighter pink shade just on my lid. So I'm just gonna take this brush. It's a concealer brush, I believe. It's a BH Cosmetics brush number 8. I'm gonna just load that brush up and put that just on my lid. I probably will just start it there, and then I might add a little bit with my finger in just a second. And I apologize if you are having a hard time hearing me. My older daughter was watching one of my videos the other day, and she was like, "Are you talking that quiet on purpose?" And I'm like, well, that's just how I talk, but I think it's like, makeup is very relaxing to me, so it's kind of like my relaxed voice, which is a bit more quiet, apparently. So I hope you guys can hear me okay. I don't have a microphone or anything. It's just and then I can't get too close, because the closer I get, then all my everything gets out of frame. So I'm just using the microphone that's on my iPhone. Okay, I'm just probably gonna bring a little bit of that shade as well into my inner corner, just because I don't really want a white highlight right there, but I do want to have some kind of highlight right there. Kids are running around in the background. I hope you guys don't mind hearing them in the background. they're out of school, you know. I don't know if you guys knew that, but there's a lot of stuff shut down. Why? That's so weird, right? Okay, so I think for mascara, I'm gonna go ahead and use this mascara. I've been using this one quite a bit and I love it. Not because it's like the most amazing mascara, it is good, but it doesn't burn my eyes, and that's so hard to find for me, is a mascara that doesn't burn my eyes. This mascara though, the So Fierce, I like it better for making my lashes just look amazing, but it does burn my eyes, or tend to burn my eyes. So, oh, you know what, before I do that, I'm gonna put a teensy weensy little bit of shadow, just the lighter one underneath my lower lash line right here. Just because sometimes it looks like an unfinished eye look if you don't have anything on the bottom. Not always, but sometimes. And sometimes I do that and sometimes I don't. So again, makeup is all about personal preference. I've had this mascara for quite a while. It's probably about time to say goodbye to it, but I am going to use it today. I did wipe off a lot of excess product. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but my little son is on the autism spectrum, and that makes him difficult to deal with sometimes because he doesn't like to listen and do what he's told. So if you hear him fussing in the background, it's probably because someone's telling him to do something he don't want to do. All right, so we're almost done. I'm gonna go ahead and do some brows, and I've just been using this just about every time I do my makeup, just because it's easy, quick and easy, everything all contained in one product, brush and brow pencil. The only thing I don't like is that the tip is kind of fat. And I just kind of fill in the gaps. And I've noticed too that sometimes, like when the sun is shining right on my face, it looks like I've got an empty space right here in my brow. I can't remember which one it is. It's one of these. Obviously, it's one of these two. So I'm just gonna pay a little bit more attention to that area. I don't know if it translates in real life, but on camera it was looking like that. So, all right, there we are. And I put this gloss on, and I actually kind of like it with this look. It is the Marvelous Moxie, Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie in the shade Hot Shot. It is, it's like a gel, so it's not very opaque. So it's just giving a little bit of a pink tint to lips. I really like that, so that's very nice. And those treat my lips so good. I love those. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll try and put everything in the description if I can remember. Usually I do these videos and it's like, get the video done and then get out because I got a million other things to do. It's like when you can snag a minute, you snag that minute. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm gonna have another couple of videos coming up next week, and stay tuned for that. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.